us and ahead of us, sand beneath our feet. And how did we get here? We can remember one moment ago with what seems to be an intense accuracy. We were standing right there, we were saying thus and thus. A decision was made, irreversible effects were somewhat caused by the causes of other effects. We swear we were standing right there. But already it blurs and decays, and the wind in our faces, all the oncoming moments rush over us with a deafening roar. We're pulled forward, and then back by memory's undertow. Forward and back, it's dizzying. And does the future exist? It's already there, an undiscovered landscape, waiting just beyond the shadow of our footfall. Down we go, there it is. Ah. Or do we stand at a precipice, eternally falling onto a track only which a runaway train can lay? Do we become by forgetting or by remembering the past? Are we building ourselves? Or are we rather foaming into existence on the developing curve of a wave? At the edge of the water, at the edge of the land, on the shore of the past and the future we stand. Somehow, in the middle of life, as if born again in the foam of the ancient oceans, we wake in the wake, and we find ourselves alive.
It's 10 o'clock. Outside the pavilion, here in the dark, beyond the beach and the volleyball nets. A few couples are preparing to leave early to pick up the kids at Grandma's or to start the long drive home back to Breckenridge, Moorhead, or Devil's Lake. Inside, pounding darkness is lit intermittently by a sudden strobe light flash, revealing all at once a dance floor packed with bodies. Oh, and a windowsill that stretches for 105 feet along the southern wall lined with beer glasses, wine coolers, napkins, and undone time. And a few pairs of high school sweethearts are sitting cross-legged out on the dock, talking about old times and tenderly brushing the occasional mosquito away from the long porch. Far above the earth, stars were slowly wheeling around the corner.
I'm leaving.
Excuse me. Could we have some stars, please?
Angie told me you were out here. I thought you went home.
Right, like I'm in a hurry to head home.
Would it be asking too much to actually have the Northern Hemisphere in the summer solstice this year, 2011?
Quickly? Oh.
Thank you.
I've got a long drive back, so I'll just...
Peter, did you see that?
No, it wasn't.
Shooting star, a comet or something. What's the difference anyway, between a shooting star and a comet?
I don't know. I never listened in science.
Me neither. Maybe if you stick around for a minute or two, it'll happen again.
Okay.
In human history, every little thing makes a difference.
So, how long until midnight?
I don't know. I don't wear a watch.
I don't me either. Until time by the stars?
Not really. But hey, it's midnight yet. We're not on fire.
Can you believe the dress that Rhonda Portman was wearing?
I told her she looked like a big, ripe strawberry.
Didn't door.
No. She does a compliment of all things. It sort of worked out. Oh, I got lucky.
I think her husband's
mustache?
Yeah. Kind of got that look, doesn't he?
He did have kind of a Snidely Whiplash thing going, yeah.
I heard somewhere tonight that he is a DVD pirate, or he pirates DVDs. I don't know.
Yar.
I think that you should get going. It doesn't look like anything else is going to happen tonight.
No, it doesn't. Probably the second I leave, though, there'll be some huge cosmic event, like fireworks in the sky and stuff.
Probably.
That's how my life usually goes anyway. I'm always missing these things for just a few crucial minutes.
I would tend to agree.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, I guess.
I mean, you could stay for a minute or two, maybe.
Do that? There's no one expecting me.
You're not your girlfriend.
We don't live together. Who told you I have a girlfriend?
Well, I don't know, Peter. Everyone who comes into the bank who always feels compelled to tell me every little detail about you whenever they hear something new.
You've known about this all night?
Yeah, her name's like Luann or some shit.
Marie, but could we not,
And isn't she like a painter?
yeah, but could we not talk about this?
What does she paint?
Why didn't you say something earlier?
I wanted to see if you'd bring her up. What does she paint?
Still lifes.
Like fruit in a bowl and shit?
Yeah, like fruit in a bowl and shit. Very realistic. It's not quite as dumb as it sounds, actually. It's mostly you can reach out and touch everything that she makes. Like her apples, very convincing.
That must be so great for you.
What about this?
Oh, I know.
Just stop picking on me when you're the one who brought this up.
And isn't she a little young?
Kari.
Well, isn't she?
I don't know. What's young these days?
Come on, Peter. If you don't tell me, somebody else in town will tell me if I really ask. So, how young is she? 30?
Lower.
28?
Lower.
27?
23.
Oh my god, 23?
Yep.
God, Peter, what does she see in you?
I don't know. What did you see in me?
Somebody my own age?
I think,
What?
I think what the deal is that she's, I think she's still young, a little too young to really get how fucked up I am.
Oh, she must know.
Trust me, she doesn't.
Oh, she must.
I'm telling you, she doesn't.
So why didn't you bring her?
Why are you even talking to me right now?
Oh, wow. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
So, why didn't you bring her?
Oh, Jesus, Kari. I didn't bring her because I think we're sort of breaking up. Or I'm sort of. Or something.
Why? She's young, she paints fruits. She's pregnant?
No. It's just stop being right.
It was Hans and I stopped being right about 10 years ago, Peter, and that hasn't stopped us from wasting each other's lives. Why are you breaking up with her? Is there somebody else?
Kinda.
What does that mean, kind of? Like, there is somebody else, or somebody else in mind, you're already seeing her, what?
Could I maybe have a little champagne?
Sure. What are the perks of being part of the food committee, knowing where they hide the champagne?
Where is it?
I can tell you. It's under the stage, so who is she? Come on.
You? What?
I'm gonna go.
Don't, forget I said it.
How can I, Peter? You're such a mess!
I know I'm a mess because I'm not with you.
No, you're a mess, period. look at you with that stupid guitar. You're 37 years old. And you're telling me these things, and I'm married, and then there's that song, and
You didn't like it.
No, that's not it. How can you write such a beautiful song, and this is such a mystery to me, how can you write such a beautiful song and still be so stupid about everything?
Everybody is stupid about everything.
Really? Is that what you tell people down in the cities? Is that what they pay you to tell them? Everybody's fucked up, so don't worry about it.
Well, aren't they though? Deep down, about what really matters.
Everyone. People have their shit together.
Who? Are you at the same party I'm at right now? Who here tonight has their shit together? Who? Really?
Denise Chardonnay.
How could she? Her father was murdered when she was 6.
Oh, yeah.
During her graduation, she got the award for being such a survivor.
Okay, I totally spaced that out, but
She's never had a serious relationship in her entire life. She obviously had to come to terms with her sexual orientation.
I don't think so.
No.
Well, neither do I, but
She drinks like a fish, and in the meantime, she spends her time gallivanting around the globe, stamping out drugs. You saw that cookie tonight. I thought she was going to arrest the guy. What kind of life is that?
it's a life, don't judge.
Yeah, I know, but is that a woman with her shit together?
Okay, Denny and Sonia.
Kari, Denny's been sleeping with Tina Hawkinson since grade school.
How do you know that?
He told me tonight. The way Denny sees it, he's cheating on Tina by being married to Sonia, not the other way around. And he's retarded about it too. He's in the corner for 20 minutes crying his eyes out.
Okay, that doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, sure. I feel like about you with everybody.
Okay, I've got it.
What?
I know who has their shit together.
Who?
Me.
You got your shit together.
In my own way, I do. I get up, I go to work, I go home, I go to work, I do my thing, and I don't complain.
And you're happy with Hans, right?
That is not the point. The point is that I don't complain. You know everyone, Peter. They come down to the bank where I work, and they complain. They tell me their troubles or whatever. For the past 20 years, I have been listening to people complain. It's a lot like your job, I guess, except at your office, the secrets are in people's heads, and where I work, they keep them in boxes. The dynamic's the same, blah, 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 blah. So they come in there, and whenever they're feeling, you know, a little nervous about their possessions, or when somebody's getting divorced, or when somebody dies, or when they just want to see their stuff, you know, there I am. Since I have anything better to do or say, I'm just Kari. I've been there forever, and I'll be there forever, so there they are with their blah, blah, blahs, but I don't do that. I don't put other people through that. I don't make other people pay for my problems, because they're mine. And maybe, according to you, that's not having your shit together, but as far as I'm concerned, given how fucked up the universe is, it'll do.
But you're not happy.
Happily, they thought they'd be Peter.
So you really think happiness is possible?
Like, you mean it? Probably no.
How do you think I mean it?
Like, la-di-da-di-tra-la-la.
See, but that isn't what I mean. I just mean that it's exciting and
Bearable.
No, just better than bearable.
How could it be, Peter? It's life. Bearable is the best we can hope for.
See, I can't believe that. I won't.
Really? This morning, for example, Hans was inside of me, and oh, come on. If there's anyone that I could tell this to, it's you. Get this one life, right, in this one body, and this morning, Hans was inside of mine, and we were all finished, but he was still on top, right, and I could tell he was thinking about something. And so I asked him, like a dope, what are you thinking about? And he said, a really difficult hole. And it wasn't even a joke. That's what I live with. Me and that, the 2-level pro shop, beds on top of the human beings to sleep on between rounds. On a good day, it's bearable, but on a bad day, you don't know.
What?
He is so mad, Peter. The way he sees it, he rescued me from the jaws of ill repute, right? And he brought me out here to be the Baroness von Nine-Iron and the most beautiful executive golf course in all of Becker County. And he rescued me. He really did. That's the trouble. He was so sweet about it, you know? He'd bring me around town like it was perfectly normal, even though everyone always looked at us funny. And he was chivalrous. He brought me down to the Voyager one night, and he announced to the whole bar that we were getting married, and he bought everyone a round of drinks, and Arnie knew what was there. And he was drunk like he always is, and he goes, Hans, you're making the biggest fucking mistake of your whole life. And Hans punched him out so hard and so fast that he knocked the wind the way he sees it, all he ever wanted in return was a motherfucking baby. And I wouldn't give him one. And I won't give him one. And he's mad about it, and his parents are all pissed off at me, and he's too sweet to leave me, and I can't change, and it's just awful. It's an awful, bad home.
Hey,
What?
you get this much time in your one life, right?
Right?
Like you said, with your one body, only this much. And you get this many people, only this many. The time, the people you're giving, you make what you make. That's your life, right?
Yes.
But what if there's something as destiny? Do you ever think about that?
There isn't.
What if there is, in the sense that, what if somebody would unlock the key to your life precisely because of what they did to you, or what you did to them, or because you were stupid like me, just missed it the first time around? That seemed like that. Nothing cosmic. But what if it's like life? When you're young, you think you're going to be able to a lot of things, and you prepare yourself for it, thinking, oh, there's going to be so much gravity from every single direction. How will I ever keep up? And that's what I thought. I sat down and already had my hair blown back by this explosion of a million experiences which never came. And so the question becomes, what if you open your eyes after that, and there's only just one person? And it turns out that in some sense, your entire life is all about what you're going to do about this one person. Are you telling me you only get one chance?
Doesn't it seem that way?
One chance enough for the entire world?
Yes.
You're telling me there's no mercy, there's no forgiveness, there's no air in the system to breathe, no room to move, we're just trapped in the net of what we've done forever? Kari, I was young and I was scared. I made a mistake, a big mistake. And I know what it's cost me, what it's cost you to move out that baby. Hey, it's cost me a lot. It has. And I look at you now, and I see those little wrinkles around your eyes, and I realize how much I missed it, of you I've missed already. I thought that I won't see the rest, or get to know you any better, hold your hand, or see you smile. And one day, you'll be gone forever. Kari. That breaks my heart.
Peter.
Look, I can't live any further into my life without you. Please, tonight, come back to city with me. Get a divorce, marry me, or let's live together, or let's just be friends and have another baby. I don't care. Let's just, come on, we'll start over.
Peter, we can't.
Look, whatever we've done, our lives are a mess. A mess. I have a car, a full tank of gas. Are you coming?
Who do you think you are?
I'm the guy who sang Mandy for you in the middle of a swing choir. I'm the guy who played Lancelot in Camelot. I am one half of the cutest senior couple, and I'm leaving. I want you to come with me.
No.
Why? Would you rather stay married to Hans, who hates you? Or in this town, where they burn things down that ought to stand forever?